hat is off to the brave men and women who are going to perform this work. You're at the front lines of a global health crisis, and society is relying on you to manage this dangerous virus. This is high-stakes work with the potential for big compensation and the potential for major liability exposure, particularly because the virus is contagious and lethal. Many in the disaster recovery business are using homemade contracts or contracts that they've borrowed from a friend in the industry. This is not the time to cut corners. I spent many hours discussing the methods to address this virus with many of the nation's top experts in restoration and industrial hygiene. Doing this kind of work, the contractor is much more limited in what can be promised. Words matter. The contract addresses the fact that it's difficult at best to determine the actual success of the work. That creates a vulnerability for the contractor that must be addressed with finesse. Contractors need to be careful not to include so many disclaimers in a contract for this type of work that it renders the agreement meaningless or illusory. The value proposition for the customer has to be set out in the contract that a layperson can understand. This contract discloses and disclaims the potential for recontamination once the property has been reopened and people enter. And most importantly, it explains that the customer is buying a process rather than a specific result. The contract includes provisions to fairly shift liability to the owner's industrial hygienist, and it also contains provisions to address a scenario where no hygienist is involved. The contract discloses the risks of COVID-19 to the customer to help the customer manage the risk. It also includes provisions regarding maintaining security at the property while the work is performed in an effort to prevent recontamination. The contract includes a framework for proper disclosures to the customer about what products and chemicals are going to be used at the property, the potential health effects of those, and it includes an assumption of the risk and consent provision where the customer is giving authorization to use those particular products. When contractors try to get paid for this work, they may be accused of failing to disclose to the customer that lesser expensive alternatives are available. For example, if the building could just be closed up and left alone for a while to allow the virus to become non-viable. On balance, we determined it would be best to go ahead and disclose that possibility in writing to the customer in this contract to prevent a claim that the contractor was misleading the customer about the necessity of the work. The package consists of a very thorough coronavirus service contract, together with instructions on how to fill it out, and a detailed step-by-step process of how to form a strong coronavirus service agreement. The contract is available for immediate download in Microsoft Word format, which you can edit to suit your purpose. I'm also excited to announce a partnership with Encircle, which will digitize the forms and make them mobile-friendly for your customers. The contract has been very well received. We thank everybody for your compliments on it. Your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. This is offered at absolutely no risk to you. If you get it and you don't like it for any reason, let me know and I'll send you your money back. The contract can be downloaded now at therestorationlawyer.com. Please call us at 760-773-4002 if you have any questions. Thank you and good luck performing this important work.